told me after the Heisman, I was chatting with him, he said that he was really worried last year after he got hurt that he never be the same player again. And that he was really down on it. I wonder what you remember from that time and being his buddy. Like, what was it like for him to go through that?
Well, shoot, I'm guessing he never showed it because, you always saw the shine with a smile on his face. We always talked, had good conversations, but, he was always in the training room with Danny. And, Zach had his injury and Adam Choice had their injury. So, man, I've always seen him with a good look on his face. Otherwise, other than being so down, probably does that in his room. I mean, I do the same thing. I don't like
You don't let people see it.
even when I'm feeling hurt, I don't like people see it.
What do you have to do on Thursday to give your team the best opportunity to win? What is your individual best?
Just get in my zone, man. That's it. If I can get in my zone and just block everything else out, I think I'll be able to provide a fire for the offense.
Describe your zone for you. What is that?
Not caring about anything. Usually, if I come into a game, thinking about things and stuff like that, I kind of be off. Like ACC championship, I was kind of off going into it. I still had the ankle problem. Just thinking about it a little bit too much. And all it took was for Terry Allen at halftime to tell me that I'm not playing like myself. And that just kind of got me heated. That's when I really took over.
How much, speaking of Terry Allen, how much has he meant to you this year, coming in and coaching the way that he has?
Man, really, he's very close to me. Ever since last year, kind of throughout mid-season, he's been my mentor. Coach Davis set me up with him. And ever since then, he's been giving me so much insight and things that I need to do more so off the field than on the field. He always gives me tips and reminders and answers any questions I may have. So he's a very big help.
How much are you aware of Terry's place in Clemson lore and Clemson history?
I'm very apparent. Very apparent. And I already joked on him that I already passed this single season. So, he's always challenging me to really get on that running back board. And I'm surprised I'm already on it. But he challenges me pretty much every day.
At the ACC championship game, at what point did he come up to you? Was it just at halftime when you were walking off the field, or?
Yeah, that last drive we had was really good. At halftime, that's when he told me he was late, man. It just got to me a little bit. I don't like being doubted, so that's when it came out.
Can you remember his exact words?
I don't think that's the same.
Talking to these Oklahoma players, they all say, yeah, you have to watch Deshaun Watson, but 9 is the guy that we're looking at. And you hear that.
That respect. That's much appreciated. That's when our game plan comes in, and we know they're going to be key in the run. They're going to want us to pass. The secondary is pretty good. And so, it's a game where we're going to have to run the football and find ways to, but we also can pass it.
Their linebacker, Dominique Alexander, he said, that's the one matchup that I'm really looking forward to, me and Wayne Gallman. He runs downhill, but he also called you passionate. What do you think about when you hear that?
I like the game, I love the game. People always say I'm physical on the field, I'm completely different than what they see me talking to me than, seeing me on TV on the field. And I really don't see it because I'm smiling, laughing on the field. I may get heated after, a couple runs, and I actually watched myself this week in film, and, I saw myself after a couple plays, and I was like, yeah, I am pretty mad.
I've never asked you this on camera, but if you don't mind talking about it, you've said at times defenders will say, why don't you go down? Why won't you be tackled? Talk about that, and, when did you hear that the most?
I hear it all the time. Usually after play when I'm fighting for extra yards, and they get me on the ground, someone will joke around saying something, but I don't like going down, man. I like to get the most yards I can get, but I just don't like to go down.
I want you to put me in the huddle. against Florida State. And you guys run out there, you know, the most important drive of your season. You're facing that drive. Florida State fans are tomahawk chopping behind, and their fans bonkers. And you look at the quarterback, and he is smiling his ass off. Yeah. Took me there. What was that like?
Man, we were just all comfortable. We all knew we can't. I remember I came off the sideline because I think my contactor came out. And, you know, we came back in. You know, I was ready. I was like, hey, man, let's get it. You know, it was just one of those moments that we lived for. You know, Coach Sweeney really emphasized the point of taking everything all in because it's a point where, you know, you may not get that back. You're not going to get college back, being able to have a team that really is family-oriented and have people around you that care for you. Because in the NFL, you know, you got people that come to practice and go home to their families. So it's really different. And, man, to take it in from that point, it's just a really good feeling to know that we have a team that knows how to have fun.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Sean, you want to share?
You heard the horror stories from 2011. 5 days early, they got here. They were in South Beach for 12 days. You know, and Coach Sweeney was doing basically 2 days as far as hitting hard. They were hitting hard. It was a physical practice, meetings. Can you talk about how different Coach Sweeney is now and how he approaches the team at Bullseye?
Yeah, I'd say he's more laid back than that. I know we're not doing any physical activity out here, maybe a little bit, but I know it's not that much. You know, he's giving us good resting time, good time to really do pretty much anything to get our bodies right. And I know in practice, everything is just full tempo. Like everybody needs to come with that focus to get practice, get everything done, and leave off the field knowing that we accomplished what we wanted to.
When you got to the Bullseye here, I mean, how loose is he compared to what he's like back at Clemson? Because it seems like he just gives you guys a little bit more freedom, and it's not work like it is at home. You know, here it seems like you guys, you know, hey, enjoy the experience. Like you just mentioned earlier, you know, you don't get to do this all the time.
Basically, I say we've earned that trust. You know, even with parents, there's just levels to, you know, their trust, where their trust is, and like how lenient they are to letting us do what we want to do. And you know, Coach Sweeney knows that the veterans on this team are going to take into account everyone and make sure everybody's doing the right thing.
I'd like to go back. Your physical running style. I remember going down to Grayson one time and watching a spring practice, and you had no problem trying to tackle Robert Kimdichie. How much did those early battles at Grayson shape who you are as a player now?
I'd say everything. You know, I've been doing it since I was 5. My mom used to tell me, because I played, when I was 5, growing up, I played everything from offense to defense. So I was always hitting. I remember they used to have a bag to hit for parents. You know, have us practice tackling.
Yeah.
I hit the bag and I knocked the parent down. They tried a different parent every other week. So, you know, my mom's seen it ever since I was little, man. I've had no problem, you know, being physical. But I like it. So.
You played linebacker in high school. Have you ever told Brent Venables, yeah, man, I can play linebacker for you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he knows that. He came and saw me at school. He was like, you know, he wanted me to play linebacker, but, man, that's all running back.
What's it like trying to tackle Robert Kimdichie?
Oh, if I can remember, it wasn't that hard.
You're kind of a quiet, laid-back guy.